will see the #6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Ducks will kick it away first. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Dropping back, it's back. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Throws to the tight end. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Canes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Pulls it in down the sideline. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Looking to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
I like it. It's like laying up on a par 5. There's no time and no place for that. We don't need that, all right? Take your shots. It's 3rd and long. I don't need to throw it 17 yards short of the stick. Nice job taking a shot down the field, trying to get the 1st down through the interception, but no harm.
And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. It's caught. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Off the RPO, complete. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a 1st down.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot.
Picked off to stop the threat. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25.
And how about the rough starts for these offenses? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
Touchdown, Canes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Moore to the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Whittington. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Ducks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Hughes. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man downfield. He's loose on the right. Lots of running room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Back to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. You get a guy who can do that on the outside and is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars. The Sunshine State produces so many of them. Those guys can absolutely fly.
The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Canes will hustle to the line. Might be calling a hot route. He wants to throw it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's 3rd and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Moore will throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go. He's got it. 1st down and more. Touchdown, Hurricane! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. You've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. He's got an open man. All by himself down the middle. Wide open spaces. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon!
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Back to pass. It's back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fletcher. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Hurricanes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He rifles one deep to the left. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Here he goes. Touchdown, Miami. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Turning it on. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking to throw, it's back. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab on the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. And the Hurricanes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver. And the Ducks want to move quickly. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Canes. And they turn it into into a defensive score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
And these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Moore to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's going up top. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The throw. That's caught. It's Moore. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Maybe a little long for a field goal. Definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on 4th down. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Looking for the tie with the extra point. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw. It's Beck. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Looking to throw on first down. This time it's complete. Ernie on the Jets. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
You You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. Fighting off the defender. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to pass. It's Beck. He caught it. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but he's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Hurricane. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Hughes. Oh, he's got some space. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Quick completion on the out. Turns on the Jets. Oh, a lot of space. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Extra point here will tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Beck. Finds his man, it's Fletcher. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Now on first down from the 30. From the gun, he leaves him with the bat. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36.
And these are my favorite type of running backs. Guys that run angry, that break tackles. Even when nothing's there, Jesse, they're still going to get me positive yards. Give me that guy all day long.
These were my favorite favorite types of defenses to play against. Ones that don't tackle well and don't use the proper fundamentals. Obviously, I was never the guy carrying the football myself, but hey, we're going to be racking up yards, moving up and down the field, scoring points, and that is beautiful if you're on up.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Back to pass on second down. With the catch, it's Daniels. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll send out the kicker here. And it's good. The short field goal for the game. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the